In honor of our people who've come all the way down to Webster from places where they think Webster is at the end of the known universe. Freeway art. It occurred to me after moving to Houston in 1974 that the most extraordinary thing, the thing that could be seen by UFOs and the thing that might last in the art history book in Houston public art was the freeway system itself. And if we could just take away all the clutter along its edges, and ourselves and all of our houses, I mean, think about a wonderful shape it would make on the coastal prairie. At mile 7, light on the pavement makes a Chinese glaze. It's only momentary, though the moment, like the journey, recurs and recurs. But the road is not evades, though each is practical. It's art you can climb on. Where does it take you? Vase, road, cathedral art you can use. In another sense, it's endless. An endless Jackson Pollock, antifreeze, coffee, all-weather paint, Dr. Pepper, motor oil, real and synthetic rubber, tar, whiskey, mammal blood, drooled and dribbled, mud, sand, industrial solvent, dilutions of dipping tobacco and spit. From the sky, these roads might seem an ideogram, a sun fallen, these lopsided circles, these wavering spokes, endoskeleton of ever greater Houston, a brand of the sun, or omen, portent, the sun turned telluric, riven by dark tectonics of gravity and spent fire, twisted as our own bones shall twist in the shifting earth. We've built so much junk around it, we can't see it. Only at the interweavings, when it rises and renests itself on its breathtaking pillars, the shuttling physics of its swooping curves, all is tilt and loveliness, the most modest on-ramp, a breath, a gasp, a swoosh of energy, though the whole thing stands still. Aliens might destructo ray off everything but these roads and their earthworks. No, we wouldn't like it, but these are aliens. Sometimes it takes a neutral eye to show you what you've been up to. Though we'd be gone, we'd have signed, and not unworthily, the planet that spawned us. You actually don't have to clap. I'm getting tired of it. It's getting less enthusiastic. That may be at the end. Since this is a poetry reading, I'm going to read a poem called At the Coffee House that I wrote. Yes?
Last poem.
This is the last poem? Oh, okay, then what am I going to do? I'm not going to read that one. I'm going to read July West Houston. Since this is the Houston Poetry Fest, I figured I should read something about Houston. And this poem was taken into space. Eat my dust, fellow poets, on that one. The astronaut Story Musgrave used to take classes at our school, and he called me up one day and he said, "John, I'm going to go off on mission, and I wondered if I could take that poem of yours with the moon in it on the." I said, "Yes!" Yes, by all means. So, July West Houston. Even inland, among thin bayous in their ditches, this light is a water light, and when it rains, the land remembers it was once an ocean floor. All summer, the water hangs hazing the green of coarse grass, leathery leaf, plant spike, while sun bludgeons all color from paint, billboard ink, almost the stones. You're beaten. This isn't only heat, it's something exponential, something else. A new element you'll learn to live or die in. The day feathers its airs without clearing. You think of lovers, heat-stunned moistnesses hovering an inch from one another's lips, coaxing, their bodies oozing juice. When the planet turns at last, you remember the sun is a star, a furnace, whose terrible radiance washes our walls with silvers, lemons, the faintest, whitest blues. The twilight looks back at itself from 1,000.
Back up to the front, please. Back up to the front.
This is the most sensitive part of the poem. Oh well, yeah. Okay, I'm going to start with resume and sneak up on it. The twilight looks back at itself from 1,000 mirrored buildings, and Houston's coolest suburb, the moon, rises beyond Earth's breath.
That's beautiful.
We thank Sputnik for that last image too. So let's hear it for the Soviet